Hi guys, it's Amy with Aim to Plan, and I am back with my monthly setup for December. So you can see here, I have something very simple. It is my purse. Just to be totally honest, I am nowhere near ready for setting up for December. So I decided just to, instead of trying to put everything together and scramble and feel flustered, I was just going to simplify and keep it very basic for the month of December and focus my attention in terms of decorating and doing fun stuff in my holiday planner and in Sophia's memory book, and put my personal setup in a very simple system so that way I could do more holiday related planning and memory related planning elsewhere. So this is what my personal planner will be for the month of December. You can see here it is my purse. I love this thing. This is a recent purchase that I got. It is a crossbody purse. This is the string that I wear. I love it. I've been wearing it now for about like 3 weeks, and I just absolutely adore it. This planner I will find and link in the description box, but this planner is amazing. It's meant to be like a cash envelope system or a cash envelope purse, but I did take out the cash envelope part of it and put in a skinny mini planner, so you'll see that in just a second. And then in addition to that, just to be more functional, I have all of my like things that I need. So my chapstick, actually Sophia decided to decorate it a little bit and put her little unicorn chapstick here. And then I have my hand sanitizer, my keys, things like that. So that's the functional part of it. Inside, I also have my wallet. I won't be able to show you all of that part of it just because of IDs and things like that. But it has 2 pockets here. You can see here. I'm trying not to show anything too important, but it has like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 6, there's 6 slots, 3 on each side. On this side there's a little coin section, and then on this side I have 6 more slots, and then just like receipts and stuff like that that I stick in there, pretty much. And then this is where the ID cards would go, but because I use this for planning purposes, and sometimes I do, take photos and things like that of this section of it, I decided to keep this fairly like de-identified, so it doesn't have my ID. I do have my ID tucked in here somewhere, so I went ahead and stuck in like some post-it notes. It's very difficult to get the post-it notes, so right now they're just decor, but yeah, so that's in there. There is a pin loop right here, but this one I find is very difficult to use. If you can use it, I think it would work great if you're able to use it. If you have a skinny mini in here, then a pin would fit, but if you have it like kind of stuffed pack, it's just really hard. I'll show you with a Sharpie pin. So if I put a Sharpie pin in here, I'm trying to hook it by the like, it will close, but you can see it's like a very tight kind of squeeze. I mean, it just like shift it just a little bit. Like it's like kind of offset. And that's where these marks are coming from, just because it's like, I do fill it up to capacity, and so it has these marks. I'm fine with the marks, but I did put it on black discs so that way it doesn't like discolor this, but I don't use that ring. I'm sorry, that pin loop. So what I did include in here is this pin loop, which I got on Amazon. I will try to find this and link this as well. And this is where I put my pin. Now, when I open up my planner, this works out really well because I do like to have my pin right here where I can just pull it off and write. And so that works out. But one thing is that if you have your planner or like your purse open, it does kind of flop down. So just make sure that your pin is pretty secure in there. So yeah, that's my setup. But I do have a skinny mini in here. I don't have skinny mini guts. It's just like the size of a skinny mini. What I ended up doing was putting the skinny mini in here. You can see that it's actually kind of loose. I should probably stabilize it a little bit more. And the way I would do that is just to maybe use a mini cover and just cut it a little bit bigger than the skinny mini cover, just so that way it fits this pocket a little bit more tightly and doesn't wiggle quite as much. But I'm also fine with it being a little bit loose. It doesn't have to be like super tight in here. What I ended up doing was basically pulling all of my skinny mini papers that I still had left, and I just put it in here. And so my plan is just to use it as I need to, kind of a mix of like bullet journal style, daily planning, that kind of thing. And I'm gonna flip to December. So December is this skinny mini divider. It's actually a mini divider that I cut down to size. So it says have a jolly holiday. I mean, you can see the back here is like pretty much a, a like half of a monthly calendar. So I did cut it down to size. I did plan to initially use this for a skinny mini classic, but I just put it in here just to like divide the months for right now. And then I do have in here, and I've already taken notes and things like that. I do have my at a glance pages that I've been using for, you know, on and off for the month, for the year 2021. And so I have this in here. This is the setup. Let me show you a page that maybe isn't written on quite so much. So it looks like this. Okay, and so it has like the hourly on this side and then just a notes page. And I did fold it right down the line here so that way it fits in here. And I think it's been working out fine for me just to flip it open and write. I do run into like issues with like writing on this like non-smooth surface, but I'm also totally okay with that. And so I have the daily pages in here. And then again, I just stuck in all of the random pages that I had still left for Skinny Mini. And I'm probably not going to use it all, but I also think that, you know, at the end of the month, if I don't use these, I'll either like give it to my sister or just like toss it, recycle it, just because like I'm moving out of Skinny Mini for 2022. I'm not planning to use it, and there's not enough of any one particular set. It's just like a bunch of random pages. And you know, like, do I want to keep like 3 pages of some one thing, you know? Like, I don't really think so, so I'll probably just toss it. But I do have like some Jane's agenda, like these are hourly pages, which I probably won't use, but again, like I only had like 2, right? So 2 pages of that. Then like these are like task lists, which I probably will use quite a bit of this. And so there's a lot of this left, and I'll probably use quite a bit of that. I have an outdated like like the actual Skinny Mini layout, which I may or may not use. Again, like this is just what I have in here. Oh, like I actually have like old notes. These are in pencil, so I was like, oh, I'll just save it just in case I decide to erase it. And then I have a couple of pages, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like maybe 10. No, maybe a little bit more. Okay, so like that much. Looks like about 10 or 12 pages of like prayer list, which again, I may or may not use. And then this one is a wellness Skinny Mini. I am, I love, I want, I need. And I have a few pages of those, like maybe 5. And then these were some old like notes pages that I cut down to size to fit the Skinny Mini, and it just says date and it's just 9 pages. And again, I'll probably just toss it at the end of the month if I don't use those. And then some more like random pages. In fact, I'm thinking I should just get rid of these, but you know, I might use them. I don't know. And so what I'm going to do is keep it simple for the month of December for my personal planning and just use this system. What I do is pretty much just write everything in here, probably excluding my like wellness, like just food log type stuff. What I'm probably gonna do is just like have a separate section where like I will write, for example, like lunch in here, and then like jot down the actual notes that I have somewhere else. You can see like I'm like really fiddling with it, and that's what ended up happening a lot with like folding it like this, but it's also okay. You know, I will survive for a month. That's basically my goal. And like I said, it already has all of my notes in here for December, and so I'm just, you know, I was already using this for personal planning for my catch-all, and so I just decided, so instead of like trying to have catch-all plus my Franken planner, I'm just going to put everything in here and have this one set up. And the way that I typically do it is I like everything to be in like chronological order. So if I like on Monday, this is like, let me just go to a different day, like if on this day, Monday, December 6th, I start writing notes here, but then like I have to like move into a different sheet to write more notes, I'll just pull a sheet from the back and just put it in here and just start writing, you know, and it's totally fine for it to kind of jump back and forth like that. And, you know, I think it works for me. So that's pretty much what I'm thinking for December. I don't think I'll change it for December. Like sometimes I make like a mid-month switch, at least, you know, I don't record that, but sometimes I do switch it up. But I feel like with December being so busy with so much happening in December, I think the setup for my personal and work life will work really well. And, you know, I'll just stick with this for December, and then I will focus a lot of my holiday stuff in my memory book and in my holiday planner, which I don't show as part of like the monthly setup here. This is just my personal planning. So this video was, I feel like, all over the place. I'm still like readjusting to like being back at work, coming off of vacation, things like that. But I did want to try to get a video up before December started. One, because I need to like go ahead and start planning for December, but also, you know, like it's totally okay to like not have your life together and just to like make like literally like this is November 30th, you know, to make a decision November 30th for what you're going to be doing for tomorrow, December 1st. So that's the video. I hope you enjoyed it, even if it was a little bit all over the place. Give it a thumbs up if you did. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to my channel. And until the next video, bye guys.